Now we will discuss about news. Firstly, we will introduce that what is the meaning of news, that is north, east, west and south. News is information about current events. This may be provided through many different media: word of mouth, printing, postal system, broadcasting, electronic communication, or through the testimony of observers and witnesses to event. So news is sometimes called the hard news to differentiate it from soft media. In common topics for news, report include war, governments, politics, education, health, the environment, economy, business, fashion, and entertainment. In this, we will report it by the variety of sources such as the newspapers, magazines, television shows, cable, and radio programs. So basically, what is the news? In the news, we can tell about the recent events, research, national information, weather, traffic information, government actions, and some kind of facts are included in the newspaper. So basically, what is the news? News is information about current events. This may be provided through many different media, word of mouth, and so on. With the help of the news, we can uncountable noun, and news is information that is published in newspaper and broadcast on radio and television about recent events in the country or world or in a particular area of the activity. A word now news is a plural form of the word new. It denotes new things, that is the fresh things. Basically, if a dog bites a man, it's not a news. But if a man bites a dog, it's a news. So the first one is natural. It happens in every place. It had happened in the past and it is happening in all the countries. Basically, news stands for the nature, environment, and wildlife society. And in the second hand, that is north, east, west, south. It is a conservation NGO based in Calcutta, in India. It was established in 1919 with an aim to conserve the wildlife, ecosystem, ecology, natural sources, livelihood for a better environment. In this, what is news today is often not new tomorrow. News must be a factual, yet not all facts are new, and two factors necessary to news: interest and importance are not always the synonymous. So we have some kinds of ingredients with the help of we can maintain a proper news structure and a eye-catchy news. It's good for read and it's create the interest of the readers. In this, first of all, we have an impact of news. So that is, they explain everything in a minute detail. This is influencing some people to do crimes as they now know the process to do it. In this way, news channels keep people updated about news ways of crimes, which help criminals much more than they help a common people. Next ingredient is a timelines. So everybody have a punctuality for the times. If a time can go, your news has no any demand or not any great impact upon the audiences, because everything are depend upon the time. If time can be moved in your hands, you can't take back your time as well. So time is very important thing for our news and for our daily life. Next is the proximity. So in the newsroom, ethnographics proximately typically refers to a everyday news work, and it focuses on the relationship between journalist and events or sources. Simply put, proximity as a journalistic work practice refers to the necessity of closeness to the issue covered both physically and temporally. It is the distance between two users of a locative media. That is, used a geofence, locative media can perform actions such as the when a user is within the proximity of another user, do something cool. Next one is the conflict. So basically, conflicts is a that kind of thing that especially a prolonged struggle, strife, controversies, conflicts between parties, discord of actions, feelings or effect as of interest or principles, a conflict of ideas. Basically, conflict can be anywhere implemented. One kind of conflict between a person versus society, technology versus person, person versus self, and person versus supernatural. So the next was the human interest. Human interest is a that kind of thing where people can easily interact towards the news, because human interest story is a feature story that discuss people or pets in an emotional way. It presents people and their problems, concern or achievements in a way that brings about the interest, sympathy or motivation in the reader or the viewers. So human interest story are one of also type of the soft news. Similarly, we have government actions. In the government actions, journalists can easily attack with these kind of things with the help of some sessions, with the help of some laws, with the help of some legislations, with the help of some parliament issues, and so on. Now we have some kind of ingredients we are discussed, as well as first is the timelines. In this, news has short life and must be timely. Next one is the proximity. The community, the reader is more interested in what happens in his locality, city, country, rather than in distant places. Next one is the conflict. So conflict of all types makes a news, like a clash, some rivals, some gangs, some street problem, and some country to country conflict. This is all concerned in the conflict news. Then was the proximity. Then assassination of the US president will make the world headline, but the murder of a village chief may be carried out in a local Delhi. So what kind of prominence we give the people as such? Next one is the government action. In the government order, action or the announcement makes a very big news for their society, for the countries also. Next one is the human interest. A happening or an event is of the human interest, that will be a news. Like the death of the tallest person in the world makes news. Similarly, next is weather and sports. So the weather and the sports make news, like arrivals of the monsoons or cyclone 4 is the news of the front page. Similarly, next one is the projects and the issues. What kind of projects can be implemented in the society? What kind of plan can be implemented? What government actions and plans can be imposed, and so on. Here we have the news process from the event to the readers. How journalists can capture the news firstly. The people and maintain all kinds of record in the help of the written material, in the help of capturing the photographs, some shoots the videographs, and some kind of references with the help of the interviews. So basically, this is all about the process of news. Our first step is the gathering information. In this, we have to describe the process of acquiring knowledge, because an education reporter flows topic related to schools, universities, colleges, and other kind of beat reporters cover topics like a fashion and the science. As long as the focus is on the process of gathering information or learning, gathering information is the operative word. The collection of information, especially of military, political, or commercial values, intelligence, espionage, surveillance, and so on. And in this, these strangers are they called don't work for a paper but send them stories regularly, because they are taking a pay as per their works. Next one is the writing and editing. This is our next step. After gathering information, we have to proper structurize the news, because if a reporter gives a news, we can't print as such. Firstly, we have to edit it. Some unnecessary things can be removed, and we have to shape it with the help of the editing. So in this, editing is the pre-preparations of the writing material for publication. It's a critical part of the writing process that shapes a rough draft into a published final piece. This is usually done by the news editor, because they write stories as a team on computers that are connected together. Because knowing how to effective edit another writer's work gives you an insider look at what behind well developed piece. In this, some columnists also write the topic and giving their opinion. So our next step, creating a layout. Firstly, we have to gather. Next, we have to maintain. And third one is we have to proper structure out with the help of the layout. So the layout basically is this. That newspaper is designed to attract readership and to optimize the newspaper's effectiveness in presenting information. The large screen allows for the use of newspaper layout techniques on a computer display. Usually these layouts are just empty frames that are filled when the news come in. Next one is the printing newspaper. When we have ready for all kind of things, now we have the next step, printing the newspaper. So in this, the newspaper are printed in a batch onto one roll of newsprint, which it then cut and folded by their machine into individual newspaper. It is possible to print hundred of copies digitally, but after around near about 300 to 500 copies, it is usually more cost effective to print traditionally. Open the document or image on the computer that you wish to print on a newsprint. First of all, we have to click on the file and select the print option and up to bring the print menu. So in this, we all use the control plus P. That's it. For the morning editors, this deadline is mostly late at night or shortly after midnight. For newspaper published in the afternoon, the deadline is sometime in the morning or near noon. Next and the last step is the news process, that is the delivery and circulation. So delivery and after circulation, we have to maintain what kind of newspaper and people are, what kind of feedback giving to us. Thousands of carriers pick up newspaper at a distribution point and deliver them to private homes to try to increase the number of the readers. Now, next one is the hard news. Hard news basically that kind of news we can easily told us of breaking news. Because when we are talking about the hard news, similarly we are thinking about some very serious happening. So traditionally, so-called hard news relates the circumstances of a recent event or incident considered to be of general local, regional, national, or international significance. By contrast, soft news usually centers on the lives of individuals and has little. Because if any perceived urgency, hard news generally concerned issue like politics, economics, international relations, welfare, and scientific developments. Similarly, next is a soft news. Soft news basically a very normal and regular kind of news that is comprises organizations that primarily deal with commentary, entertainment, arts, and lifestyle. Soft media can take the form of the television programs, magazines, and print articles. It is also called the market censored journalism, journalistic style, genre that blurs the line between the information and the entertainment. So, soft news, on the other hand, refers to the stories that provide other background information about world events, human interest stories, or entertainment news. I'm giving you example here, including soft news, sports news, celebrity news, human interest stories that deals with the emotions. Now the comparison between the soft news and the hard news. So in the hard news, we have a big impact on the society. Similarly, soft news is just a normal thing for the society. Hard news refers to the news stories that have a big impact upon the society as a whole needs, and similarly, in the other hand, soft news topics all kind of includes in the entertaining purpose that provides other background information. They are labeled as soft, like celebrity, human interest, and so on. In this, we have some journalists need not give his or her opinion and some kind of actually follow the inverted pyramid structure. So we can also divide the consumers into groups based on their interest in hard and the soft news topic. Hard news typically used to refer topics that are usually timely, important, and consequential, such as politics, international affairs, business news, controversies, and in another hand, soft news soft topics include entertainment, celebrity, and lifestyle news. We asked our survey respondents to rate their interest in several news topics on a 5-point scale because in every country we see the interest level are higher for the hard news topics. This is likely to be influenced by the social desirability bias and as well as norms of the traditional news agenda. So what kind of benefit you feel in the chocolates? Tips of lose weight, and the writing style here is much more flexible. Next one is the we have some basic components with the help of we can easily contact between any mediocre what kind of things and what kind of material our audience can be won to us. So in this first topic, that is the attribution. So attribution is that kind of thing where we know about all these things, that stating who said something. Attribution is essential in all the media, including radio and television. Journalists do it so that your reader or listeners can know who is speaking or where the information in the story comes from. There are four types of attribution, that is on the record, on background, on deep background, and off the record. Next one is the verification. In the verification, we have to verify all these things that seriously it is good or not. Verification is a very important for journalists as it helps build readers trust, helping to establish a brand. Oftentimes this helps to gain even more trust as it shows the journalist. Next one is the balance. If we are taking some other side, so firstly we have to see that we are in the balanced or out of balanced, because balanced reporting is a report by a bank to a customer, normally a company or organization. Information the customer to a balance in their accounts, including customers can consume the request balance reports. Similarly, we have to know about the sources whose side of the story should be told. If this is not possible, you can look at what they are said. Next one is the fairness. This is a very good thing, and we have not to avoid this thing, because fairness is a first point. Fairness is a very important in a community. Everyone needs to follow the rules, be respectful of one another, and work together to build a strong and a beautiful community. They can do this by gathering together in a friendly way to solve the problems and make rules that are fair to everyone. Next one is the brevity. Brevity is that kind of thing in which we have to know like what kind of changing the meaning and what is being that is said. So it is the shortness in duration or consequences of expression in a speech or a written text, because contrast with verbosity and brevity is generally considered a stylistic virtue as long as it is not achieved at the expense of the clarity. Next one is the deadline. If I am telling you the deadline of a news story has important information because it indicates the city the journalist was in when he or she reported on the story. It also indicates the date of the story was filmed and doesn't indicate the place of the publications. Next one is the byline. In the byline, we have to mention the article that identifies the or authors is called the byline, which you can see in the example below that if the article is signed, the author's name can appear beneath the title or at the end of the article. In this, we also allowing the audiences to get a taste and feel for who is reading the piece. Now, next one is the credit line. In the credit line, what kind of things and acknowledged of origin and authorship in a newspaper or films. Credit line is that kind of line of printed text attached to written material, an image, illustration, or the like, which identifies the author, photographer, or other sources. Next one is the embargo. In the embargo, we have to know about all kind of things that request or requirement by a source, that the information of news provided by that source not be published until a certain date or certain conditions have been met. Now, next one is the yellow journalism. Yellow journalism basically that kind of journalism where was a style of newspaper reporting that emphasized the sensationalism over facts. The term originated in the competition over the New York City, and this kind of newspaper market between the major newspaper publishers with the help of Joseph Pulitzer and William Randolph Hearst. In this, we have instead using eye-catching headlines, we have to exaggerations of the news events or sensationalism, and in this, the tactics employed in the furious competitions between the New York City and the world and the journalist. So news in newspaper published to attract the readers and increase the circulation also. Next one is we have a penny press. So penny press basically a one kind of newspaper that have been started in 1833 by the Benjamin Day. They were cheap tabloid style newspaper mass produces in the United States and onwards famous for costing 1 cent while other newspapers cost around a 6 cents. Penny press paper were revolutionary in marketing and making the news accessible to middle class citizens for a reasonable price. Because newspaper at that time is a many more cost and they basically want that the down to earth people or below poverty peoples can raise up their demands, their problems, and they have to grown up their lines. Penny press basically in the 19th century gave working class American their own newspaper and along the way created tabloid journalism and investigative journalism because possible flowing the shift from handcrafted to steam part printing, and these kind of penny presses were revolutionary in making the news. Next one is the tabloid journalism. Tabloid journalism basically popular style of largely sensationalistic journalism which takes its name from the format. A small size newspaper. The size because associated with sensationalism and tabloid journalism replaced the earlier label of yellow journalism and scandal sheets. According to the most plausible explanations, the name derives from tablet and in 90s Joseph Pulitzer published of the New York World. And it's also founded the Daily Mail in London and World for a one day. In 1901 was half the size of the newspaper were customary format and was held at appealing to the mass market, and these kind of newspapers have to present the celebrity gossips, sports, comics and puzzles, etc. Soon the news British tabloids, the Daily Sketch and Daily Graphics. Now organizing a news story. Here we have the proper structure of the news story. In this we have a three stages. First of all, the lead, middle one is the body and third one is the tail. Lead tells us that we have to write with the help of summarizing all kind of things. If we are writing a headline, we have to eye-catching words, normal words, and content like that everything visual in front of the eyes. In the body basically summarizing the 5 W's and 1 H, and the tail is a less interest. So basically the lead, in this lead we have to mention all kind of things, that is what, where, why, who and so on. It is the opening paragraph is the most important part of a news story because a good lead does just that, it gives reader the most important information in a clear, concise and interesting manner. It also establishes the voice and direction of an article. In the body, we have to allocate and includes all the details of the news story and should be split in paragraph to help the reader digest the information. If you edit or editor has to cut the last paragraph from the body text, the story should still make sense. Next one is the tail. I'm telling you firstly that tail is a less important thing because in this we have a unnecessary and some referencing things are containing there. The tail contains the less important information which is often omitted by the newspaper editor. There is not enough space left in the newspaper. They might also contain references regarding similar incident that had occurred. Now we have a 5 W's and 1 H. 5 W's and 1 H are basically a very important things because without 5 W's and 1 H, nothing can be understood that what kind of event or accident can happen. The 5 W's or 1 H or the 6 we are question whose answers are considered basic in information gathering. They include who, what, why, where, and how. Next one is we have a criteria for newsworthiness. First is the timelines. In the timelines, we have to know about the time is very important things because if the work cannot done upon the time, there is very less important things. Next one is the impact. Impact is a very important thing because after reading the newspaper, if the audience can be feel like a normal, so according to our don't take action on your issues. Next one is the proximity. It will impact the audiences more than if it were happening. We have a human interest stories. Human interest stories, according to me, that is the very eye-catching, attractive, normal words and simplicity because audiences are many kinds. That one is the conflicts. In the conflicts attached to it, and many consumer will be interesting on basis alone because conflict material people and audiences can easily digest and they want more and more. And the oddity, the strangeness alone could make it newsworthy. So we have a relevance. If you like to cook, you find recipe relevant. Similarly, if you want to do something and maintaining a specific structure, so first of all, we have to find out the relevances because this kind of relevances informations that helps us make decision. Here we have some kind of principles because principles are very important things. We have to know about our beliefs and our norms in this. So accuracy is overriding values that virtually all journalism organizations agree on. We must strive to report facts accurately or we will lose our credibility. So we don't try to do some false things. Next one is the independence. Nowadays, I think the media are independent, but similarly, sometimes no. Media independence is the absence of external control and influence on an institution or individual working in the media. We should declare to our editors or the audiences any of our political applications and so on. It is a measure of one's capacity to make decisions and act according to its own logic. Next one is fairness. Fairness is a very good thing because fairness and impartiality are sometimes not live togetherness. because journalist objectivity requires that a journalist not be either side of an argument. The journalist must report only the facts, not a personal attitude towards the facts. Essentially, reporters shouldn't only approach issues in an unbiased manner, but also with a disparity and emotionalistic attitudes. Next one is the humanity. Humanity should do no harm. That what kind of things we have to implementing in this. We have to aware of the impact, and we have to do a good things while we are report the news clearly. Next one is the accountability. In the accountability, we know about that the reports examines how accountability journalism, which is defined as work that encompasses fact checking, explanatory, and investigative reporting, but more generally applies to the journalistic work of holding the powerful accountability. Next one is the uses of archives. Do you think that archives are very good things? Because in this, journalists often use archives to research their stories or obtain copies of the archival documents. Archives can provide an individual and organization with a permanent record or impact paper, legal documents, correspondence, and other kind of matters. Next one is the sources of news. We have a many kind of sources. With the help of these sources, we can easily gather the news. First of all, in the radio, with the help of radio, we can see the people are relying on radio as a source of the information. Television, it is said to be the most authentic source of news. Newspapers and magazines, in this we can easily read about the 5 W's and 1H. Press release, we have to contains the worthwhile materials which has some news values. News agencies, news agencies basically helps us at that time where we have no any sources for gathering the information basically. Next one is the internet. Internet is a that kind of platform where which can inform us 24 hours by 7, up to date as in the minute to minute. Like a press notes informed us there are also issued on important official matters, that is price fixing, food gains, subsidiaries announcement, and fertilizers, etc. So we have some principles how we can clear writing. First of all, we have to keep sentence short. We have to prefer the familiar words. We have to put actions in your verbs. Use terms your readers can picture. Tie in with your readers' experiences. Make full use of the variety. And last one is avoidance in the unnecessary words. What kind of skills have writers for writing a good news? They have to knowledge, they have command on their languages, they know about the accuracy, they have to use the simple languages, they have to clarity, they know about how the eye-catching headlines can impact the audiences firstly, and they have punctual. So thank you so much. I hope you clear about the all kinds of concept relating to the news. So thank you so much.